I met Katrina through a networking group. She seemed very interesting, like she had a twist on photography. So I made a choice to book a session with her. Well, I got a little nervous because I'm very, very camera shy, right? I don't know what the excuse was I gave her, but I canceled. I didn't come. I didn't do that one. I said, I'll book it again. And finally, I just said, well, you're just going to do it, Tara. Just buckle down, hunker in, go in there and do it, right? You're fearful. You're scared. And you got to overcome this fear, whatever it is. I've always known the fear was there, but it was something about Katrina that made me feel like you don't have to be fearful. We just played. She would suggest poses, I would suggest something. I was like, what about this setup? And we just went all the way around. And it turned into a fabulous afternoon, and I felt so good. And then I shared with her my story, which is what has me be so fearful is that growing up as a little child, I was always told by my family how ugly I was. In fact, my family would always make jokes, and they make several jokes. You know, even looking back over my childhood and looking at family photos, I'm hardly in any of them. And one of the reasons why is because the family would say, make sure you don't get Tara in those photos, you'll break your camera. So I always grew up feeling very self-conscious. In the back of my mind, you know, I'm gonna show up as super ugly, yet all these people want to take pictures of me. What's wrong with them? Don't they see how ugly I am? Katrina just made me feel beautiful. And she didn't push it, she didn't try to manipulate anything, she didn't try to force anything. People don't always have space for your emotions. And she had space for my emotions and allowed whatever to come up in me to come up. And I walked away from that session feeling like I could do this again, and I want to do it again because it was so enjoyable. And that was the first time that I've been in front of a camera that was fun. When I think about the experience, it is so transformative. If any woman has any issues with their beauty, their body, their worth, you want to book a session with Katrina because it's almost therapeutic.